guys, assalamualaikum guys. Dito na football station Bansos. Ano yung mga mabarang tulis na marong di-comment khusus konsoles.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Ljungberg. Now, what about this cross? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ljungberg, he's got away. A corner it is then. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi plays it short. And the finish! You've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Vieira. Vieira! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Foot in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. So it is still 0-0. Messi, played out wide. Deep cross. Up. It's a mighty effort! Has another go! Goal! Arsenal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Raul. This ended up in no man's land. And it's Rice. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's a little loose. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Kimmich. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Messi. Hop.
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Perez. Vieira. And it's Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's own shot at goal! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Perez. Messi. That's Vieira. And this is Messi.
Hey.
Saliba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Vieira. Ball is over the line. Cannavaro.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That has not gone well. Messi. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Ljungberg looking understandably energised after his goal. The ball swung. Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold, Ljungberg. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Messi. Roll, picks it up out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. And this is Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Chooses to go back. Caresses it through. Serves up a cross.
Hey.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Messi. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's played in low. Arsenal with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Olise, real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Rodri. Saliba. And Koundé. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Messi takes control of it, and he's on the move. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Koundé, and it's Joelinton. He has a look up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent chance! Perez. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Saliba attempts a clearance. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Joelinton. And here's Olise. Now it's Raul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. And it's Alexander-Arnold. In towards the back stick. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, RABU. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Robert Lewandowski.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Joelinton, well seen, saw that coming. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run.
There will be 1 minute added
And a chance! just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's decided to go for it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Please take this opportunity.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight.
Tumben menang, guys. Tumben bisa menang 3-0 ya. Biasanya sudah dikasih kalah terus sama Konami, guys. Cuman dikasih menang awal aja biasanya ya. Oke. Haikal banget nih, berarti showtime ambil siapa? Tanggal 31 Desember. Kishen, aduh nggak tahu nih, bos. Ini yang paling bagus, bos. Gratisan ya. Aduh. Sih tadi sukses. Oke ya. Kishen RABU bang, back gua Van Dijk susah kejar lawan.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is of course the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Fernando Torres making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means.
And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's run loose here. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Vieira.
Eh,
And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. And Rafinha. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Ljungberg. And he's gone searching crossfield. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Shot, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Fernando Torres clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And he was quick to react. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And they've got a throw. Messi, Vieira,
eh.
Van Nistelrooy going about things with real menace. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. Still goalless. And he can clear it away. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Long ball looking to counter. Messi. And it's Perez. Ljungberg. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot!
Yes!
Goal! Arsenal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 28 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Perez. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this?
Yes!
Off he goes!
Bagus bisa juga.
And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Out towards the flank. Important interception. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi.
Yes.
Perez looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! It's there! And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a promising position. Can he finish? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, at least he was in the right position, and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Has been indicated.
Back into the middle, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Rafinha. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 5, Goku. Number 18,
So off we go once more. Ljungberg. He's picked his way through. And that's a goal kick. Now, can they get him away?
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
And that pass just didn't quite work. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Jordan Henderson. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ljungberg. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ljungberg.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cannavaro. Arsenal 3 up and in almost complete control. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The
Messi.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
Looks a decent ball. Ljungberg is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ljungberg, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Torres. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well, played right into his path. He is through, takes a shot! He can get that clear. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ljungberg, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Decent chance! And he should have made it 4.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Bellingham.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution.
To further improve their position of comfort. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Goku providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. Takes aim and crosses. Van Bouten is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Mbappe.
Yes.
Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. Real chance. He's having a shot! Mbappe. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Foden receives it in a wide position.
Lihat bang, rekikan Torres ya. Pakai ini aja bos aku bos apa?
Perez with the short one. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. And here's Perez. It's Perez! Great football, shot and save. Now it's Bellingham. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Out to the right. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. A win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Pakai ajikan-ajikan ya. Haikal, gue masih SMP bang, kelas 7, mantap bos. Selamat berjuang bos. Perjalanan masih panjang bos. Sudah SMP, SMA, kuliah bos. Panjang masih perjalanan bos. Harus banyak menimba ilmu ya. Dan menambah teman, rekan ya. Koneksi-koneksi bos harus dibangun bos. Wih, Inter Milan guys. Messi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Inter e Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that.
Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Lara. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Sends it crossfield.
Ah,
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the Belgian boy, Lara, is worth a mention, Peter. He's got a great mix of creativity, versatility, and tenacity. He's got everything a playmaker needs, and of course, his team will no doubt be looking to him to get them going here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the pass is intercepted. Antonio Silva. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, super ball! Gonzalo Ramos is flagged offside. And it's Kimmich.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it into space. Offside again. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Looking for options for movement. He whips it across. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Played over towards the opposite flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Sanchez. Played out wide. Looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. Played through into space. Not the most accurate pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. James. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Sanchez. That's good play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Now it's Ramos. And it's Sanchez. De Ketelaere, who does have an assist to his name. Now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ljungberg. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
James. De Ketelaere. Antonio Silva. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Contatti subito il più vicino membro dello staff.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
James. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's managed to get free. Played in deep. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a promising position. Here comes the cross. Oh. Costa Curta with the clearance. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Ketelaere. That's an imaginative pass. Always onto this. Oh. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Real chance here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Foden. Oh, this is a very good run. Conte! Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Sanchez. And it's Sanchez. That's a delicate pass. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ramos. James. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 21.
That's going right the way across. Foden takes control of it and he's on the move. He's on it. Can he get away? Bruno Guimaraes. And it's James. Nuno Mendes. Now he's off and running. Alexis Sanchez. Played into space. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now who's going to be first to this? Bruno Guimaraes. That's good vision. That's a decent clearance. That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Il numero 5. Il numero 22.
And it's Mendes. And this is Perez. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Foden. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Arsenal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Bruno Guimaraes. Antonio Silva.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been knocked clear. Perez is firing after that one. Bellingham. Foden. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
Ci
stopped it.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Antonio Silva. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to...
Win rate cuma 20%, guys. Kayaknya kita harus gacha dulu, guys. Kayaknya ada gacha gratisan ya. Siapa nih, guys? Marcel Desailly, Patrick Vieira ya. Ini apa nih ya? Nah ini guys, kita tahu dapat rich card ya. Mantap rich card. Tapi kayaknya rich card masih di Ajax ya. Ajax itu ya. Taking full back. Ini apa ini? Raul. Bagus guys. Udah main semua ya. Ini Inggris. Menang 3-0 2 kali, kalah 3-0 sekali. Kok bisa pas banget ya skornya ya. Nggak jadi.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Bouten with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Ljungberg. Real chance! Rooney. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Could move up a gear here. Rooney. Okazaki. Kimmich. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kvaratskhelia! And that would have been some goal.
Kvaratskhelia can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Okazaki. Now it's Rooney. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! It's there! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Where? Oh, he's played it in low. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Casillas, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vieira threads one in, driving through, and the finish! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Wilson! In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Spread neatly.
Bantu.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira. Pires looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Pires. He's shifting through the gears here. Here comes the cross. Van Dijk can get it clear. Kvaratskhelia. O'Reilly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Torres. Looking to play him in.
What?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Weir. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Eh.
Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi with the short one. That's tidy. And it's Messi. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
O'Reilly. Alexander-Arnold.
Ah!
Tries to play it through. Skims one in. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he can clear it away. And it's Rooney. And here's Okazaki. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so... And the first 45 minutes are up.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Up he goes! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control. Looking for the run. Ljungberg. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. He's under a lot of pressure there. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Rooney did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Okazaki. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Okazaki. And that was very necessary.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. Ljungberg! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
They've got a
10.
healthy number
Ronaldo.
of very tall
Numero
targets to
22.
pick out from
Numero
this corner.
14. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per
And now
il
they can
numero
spring
11.
out of defence.
Il numero 7. Ribery. Il
Bernardo
numero 20.
Silva looking
Il
to get
numero
on the end of
21.
this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Okazaki. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Okazaki. He can run onto that. Thinks about the big chance! And it's come back out to him. Drilled in low.
Hey.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Perez. Beckenbauer. And this is Neymar. Great vision. He has a look up. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Here's Vieira. Costa Curta. And it's Vieira. And here's Haaland. Can he get on the end of it? Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? He is through here.
Two.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Simons. And this is Ribery. And it's corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
It's their
18.
second corner of the game.
Okazaki. Viene sostituito con il numero 9.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer clears. Clipped into space. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Is that Korean?
So,
yeah?
third
It
corner
was.
of the game. Vieira attempts a clearance.
Hey.
Arsenal. And the shot! And somehow he kept it out.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Has a look up and drives it forward. Into the last 5 minutes. O'Reilly. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
He's having a shot! Goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Things
minuti di
looking
recupero.
so easy, almost too easy here. He is just caressing the ball. Backward it goes. Where? And this is Bernardo Silva.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Time added on 4 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Oh, turun lagi guys. Tuh. Menang 3-0 2 kali. Kalah 2 kali. Oke, bos, friend match, bos. Phone number 39865422.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do all... There's the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. And he's had the shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2, and we've barely begun here. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Quality ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Nicely weighted ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Vieira makes the interception. And it's Messi. And the through ball. And Torres! Oh, it's hit the post! And he can clear it away. Some resolute defending there. Costa Curta. Vieira. Perez providing an outlet on that flank. Perez! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control. And he's being shifted off it. Vieira cuts out the pass. Van Bouten. Costa Curta. Decent progress down the left. And this is Torres. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Perez. He's shifting through the gears here. Here it is, crossed in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ljungberg. That looks a cracking ball. He could... And this is Torres. Takes a shot! It's a loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's hoisted clear.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Perez in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Great chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Now it's Torres. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 42 minutes is number 15.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. Oh, what a mistake! Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Ljungberg. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
For Arsenal, number 10, Lionel Messi.
Not the most accurate pass. Perez. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please be reminded that
Arsenal
drinking is
really
only
are
allowed
in
the
control
areas
here.
shown on this map.
They've done
Thank you very
exactly
much
what
for
they
your
set out to
cooperation.
do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Here we go again then. Looking for options for movement. He has a look and a shot! He's scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
He's tried one! He's put it wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Vieira, Cannavaro, Ljungberg. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Delivers with... Oh, what a climb! And that has flown over. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! And that has faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Torres. He's got away. They're urging him to... And Torres! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 21.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Torres!
The attendance for this match.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
314.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! Superb from Ljungberg! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Well, the real chance! No, it's wide. That has been slung wide. And it's made its way to him. The message is clear, none shall pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Perez! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 68 minutes is...
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi, who's looking wide, he has found the way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution for North Korea.
Maradona
Number
looking to
22.
play it into the box.
Number 16.
Well, there's lots of movement in the
Number
box for them to
12.
pick out.
Coming on the field, number 5, number 23, number 13. Substitution.
Maradona with the delivery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's one-on-one! And the finish! It's in! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Maradona. Foden is in a really good position out wide. Can he finish? It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for a shot! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And he's had a hit! No, got right underneath it.
North Korea are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Maradona. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to Mbappe! It's a good run down the left-hand side. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Played back in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. This looks promising. Face to face with shapes to shoot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Chance! And the keeper can swallow it up. Now it's Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
I'm afraid to
Your
tell
final
you that
thoughts,
we're
Jim?
expecting
I think we
traffic
just
to
saw
be
a
heavy
team
after the final
winning
whistle
by
today.
playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just lucky, yeah. Thank you, boss, for playing with me, boss. Thank you for playing with me, boss. We can play again next time, boss. Hey. Coba sekali lagi, guys. Kalau kalah, kita udahan aja ya.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player. It's Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. It's Cruyff. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pelé receives it in a wide position. Cross flung in towards the middle. Ljungberg, and he's gone searching crossfield. Perez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Torres. And it's Kimmich. It's a really well-measured ball. Serginho deals with that comfortably. Beckham. Elise. Now it's Torres. Distributed tidily. That has been cut short. Van Bouten. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Cannavaro. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Perez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Pelé. Looking to play him in. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Beckham! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. First blood drawn. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Milan have reclaimed it. And this is Torres. Cruyff. Fernando Torres. And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Now he's off and running. Played into space out wide, and he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well read, nice interception. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kimmich. That pass isn't the best. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Over to the left. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Olise. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vieira. That has been slung wide. And instinctive... Oh, crossbar! It's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Drogba. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. He's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Ljungberg. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Perez. He's looking wide. Perez. Oh, that is a nice touch. Plays it in low. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Arsenal are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Torres. And this is Messi. Well read. And the danger is averted. Pele. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Cruyff. Pele. Tries to play it through. Chance to deliver.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Messi. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Vieira. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to clear it. Beckham looking to add to his goal. Now it's Drogba. Vieira shows great strength. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Picked out brilliantly. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
We have got
Fernando
changes here
Torres.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Messi.
So we have a breakthrough, and
Number
now
11,
how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the
Number
one everyone
15,
expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 66,
Keep calm and
Alexander
carry on.
Arnold.
That's the job in a
coming
nutshell
on the
now.
field, number 9, Mbappe. Number 20,
Maradona.
Maradona.
Oh, that was vital.
Neymar.
Whatever he had in
Number
mind,
7,
that was not
Phil
it.
Foden. Number 20.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball.
Substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich goes sliding in. Can he get it through? Now it's Foden, and it's Kimmich. That is ended up in no man's land. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Aims beyond the defence. Mendes could try cutting inside here. Serginho can get it clear. Maradona. Shot a goal! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And he's forced to go
There will
back.
be 1 minute added time.
Koundé. And that's that. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal just
And
may
a
have
quick
felt
reminder
a little
today
extra
to please
pressure
take
in
all
front of
the
their own
bins
fans that
located by the
caused a
entrance gate.
nervousness and
Thank
tension.
you very much for your cooperation.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Oke guys, cukup sekian dulu guys. Terima kasih semuanya ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.